And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
In this game, we'll see Washington going up against the home team. Taking a look at this home squad, after splitting their first 2 games of the season, tonight's game get their record over the 500 mark and maybe get a little momentum on their side. And here at the start of the season, Kenny, some teams still struggling to get into a rhythm. It's like...
That's a nice beat.
See, struggling to get into the rhythm.
I know, that's a nice beat, though.
How important are win and loss records at this point?
Well, of course, every game counts. I'm on rhythm, without a doubt. Gonna pass it to Shaq, so don't panic yet, because Shaq is here, and he's our vet. Go, Shaq.
Young teams can have a hard time, especially early on.
Early on.
If you have a new coach,
yes,
you don't know what's going on.
Hey!
And if it's going to take some time from every team to learn. Because now we got to go to Kevin.
Why?
Because he likes to turn.
Hey!
Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington on Wednesday, then on Monday. And now Washington's starting group. Buckets is out there with Green. Then there's Insanity. Then there's Carter. And it's McDaniels in at the power forward. They've got T. Mr. Clutch out there with J. Then there's Champ. And it's T in at the small forward. In the new season, Chris, every team wants that fast start. But when you really think about it, how important is that in the grand scheme of things?
Well, it depends on where you are. Like, let's think about Houston last year. With the injuries, you don't want to get to a slow start where you're fighting for home court advantage. So it's very important. And usually veteran teams know that first 2-3 weeks of the season is when you can sneak teams. And if you're a younger team and you understand that, wait a minute, it's all about attention to detail, focus, and playing hard, you can get some pretty nice upsets early, because when for young teams, once the scouting report comes out and teams hone in on you, it might be a little bit more of a difficult season as the days go ahead. Yeah, watch out.
Here's Washington now.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
So it's Washington now. Outside Carter. That shot, no good. Here's Ramsey and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Shoots from the elbow, and he hits the jump shot. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Huskies. Inside. Here's McDaniels. It's Clark with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's tipped. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Green. It's Clark with the rebound.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
11 feet away. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Clark nails both of them. For Washington, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Buckets passes to Stewart. Passes it to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Washington shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Mr. Clutch. The pass to T. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Huskies on the break. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Mr. Clutch. 8 points his last outing. Back to Clark. Pass to T. That one rolling around and rims out.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Clark. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. To the inside. And McDaniels with the block. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Green kicks to Carter. Now the pass to Stewart. Back to Carter. Goes up on the high post. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's McDaniels. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Buckets. Shot from free throw range. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Washington trails by 6. Here's the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Ramsey passes to T. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's McDaniels. Here's Buckets, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Fans, broadcasters, love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, slow down that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game. So anything that takes away from team scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score. Don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too long.
Right.
Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight on the break.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Mr. Clutch. Passes it to T. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. Washington trails by 6. Buckets passes to Stewart. The dish to Carter. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, T. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw for the Huskies. Brooks checked in for McDaniels. Wright comes in for Carter. And it's Buckets in for Buckets. That one is no good. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Washington. 6-point game.
And they swept this team in the regular season a year ago. Pretty impressive considering these teams were basically the same in the standings.
Rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession. Clock at 6. Here's Wright.
And the offense early on limited to just jump shots.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Brooks covering. Nice D from Brooks. Washington trails by 6. And there's the pass to Battle. Fires from the wing. The shot misses.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Pass to Edwards. T. Brooks covering, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, T. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Some people have already predicted future MVPs. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like a Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it, like Anthony Davis, who it just seems like he's just biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics. There's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch them grow.
It will. And the home team has possession. Pass to T. And it's blocked. They get it back.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Battle passes to Brooks. Got it from 16 feet. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Inside, it's stolen by Green. Step back shot. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's denied. Here's Insanity, covered by Smith. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stewart. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He kicks to Smith.
That's his second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Smith taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Carter, he's checked in for Green. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Right outside. Pass to Battle. Carter outside. Battle passes to Stewart. Carter right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's White, and it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. It's the three-point bomb. And only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. Puts it up. And the shot is long.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Carter, the pass to Banner. Here's Stewart. It's good. This game is all even. The Insanity's got his second basket. We'll return shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Washington shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Washington, Insanity is out there with Brooks. Then there's Carter. Then there's Buckets. And it's Wright in at the three. Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and fiery. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento, I could be the quiet, fiery guy that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good-spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best leaders lead by example. And if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. The pass to Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Edwards taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Clark, he's checked in for T. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Washington shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Pass to Banner. There's the three. Shot clock reset for Washington. No good on the shot. And about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Smith kicks to Edwards. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. 6 on the shot clock, and it's blocked. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Light. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Huskies shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. And a switcher also for Washington. McDaniels checked in. And the second free throw, good. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Edwards. And here's Smith. Passes to Clark. Here's Mr. Clutch. The pass to Edwards. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Pass to McDaniels. Carter outside. Kicks it to McDaniels, trying to get open his Carter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
Buckets.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Clock at 2. Again, the miss by the Huskies. And around 24%. Not a good showing here. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up for Washington. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Carter. Passes it to Battle. Takes the three. No good on that one.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
There's the pass to Mr. Clutch. Floats one up. He lays it in. Mr. Clutch has got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Battle passes to Brooks. Here's Buckets. Drops in the tray. Buckets got the lead up to 3 now for Washington.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Shoots a fader. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Connects. The jumper drops.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to McDaniels. Trying to get open is Brooks. That one doesn't drop.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
In close. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
But he's a tough fella to deal with when he gets below the free throw line.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Huskies.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Washington making a change. Green's checked in. Washington trailing. Now here is Carter. It's blocked.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Down low. Shoots from 8. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. He has 6. Washington trails by 3. Picked him clean. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
At the line, number 54, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Second free throw, no good. Washington trails by 6. Pass to Green. Here's McDaniels. They could use a bucket, and it's blocked. Here's Clark, and it's denied. And he recovers it. It's good. Clark's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Washington calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
The Huskies on offense, trailing here by 8. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Brooks. Shoots it. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Brooks has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Green. Mr. Clutch, the pass to T. And the pass to Mr. Clutch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. Here's Clark. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Green dishes to Carter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Mr. Clutch. Stewart's checked in for Washington. Wright comes in for Carter. Off the inbound, it's blocked.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Clark and McDaniels with the block. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Green. 6 to shoot. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Good, nice job down low. Mr. Fundamentals got his first points of the game.
And doing much better now. In that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to T. That one, no good. And the Huskies going the other way now. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Now Smith passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. T, guarded by Green. Here's T, and it's blocked. Here's McDaniels, and the Huskies hit again from deep. 47% in the second quarter. T, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. T, guarded by Green. And McDaniels with the block. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Huskies with the rebound.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. The pass to T. And it's Wright sending it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. Buckets. He's checked in for Washington. Six on the shot clock. Here's T. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Washington trails by 3. Here's McDaniels, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, the bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to T. Pulls up on the wing. Almost, but it rolls out.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. I mean, affecting the shot.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The home team up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Clark is out there with T. Then it's T. Then there's J, and it's Mr. Clutch in the point. For the lead, it's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession. Right side, Green, and T is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Stewart passes to Carter. To the paint. Here's Buckets. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And that's now 6 points for Buckets. On the court for the Huskies. Carter out there with McDaniels. Then it's Green. Then there's Insanity. And it's Buckets in at the 2. Green, the pass to Stewart. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. The Insanity's got 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Ramsey. There's Mr. Clutch. It's stolen by Green. Here we go, one-on-one. The putback, it's good on the putback.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Passes it to T. Here's Mr. Clutch, headed by Green from 18 feet away, and rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Green. Here's Stewart. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
The Insanity's gone 6 of 9 from the field. Just 3 misses, shooting a terrific 67%. Pass to Clark. T, defended by Carter. 5 to shoot. Here's T, and McDaniels with the block. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just 2 to shoot. T.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Buckets passes to Green. And there's the pass to Buckets. The Huskies need to get off a shot here. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Basket good. T's got his first basket.
And they finally get one to go. I mean, and just in time, an 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
Here's McDaniels. 10 points for him. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. 9 points for Buckets.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Here's T, and it's blocked. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Can't cash in from close range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Washington, they have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Brooks checked in for McDaniels. And he's good on the second. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to T. Passes to Clark. Here's Ramsey. They get a hand on it. Back to Clark. The pass to T. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Clark. Over Green. Tries yet again. And he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Looking to get back on track here. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Right, he's checked in for Washington.
Right.
Buckets comes in for Buckets. Here's Clark. 8 points for him. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Battle. Misses off the right iron. And just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That's his third personal foul. At the line, number 54. At the line for two.
Shooting two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Smith checked in for T. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Washington leading now by 5. Battle passes to Green. That's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Here's Smith, and it's Wright sending it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. Edwards, he's checked in for Jay.
Edwards.
It's deflected. And the wide open shot from Green. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Huskies lead by 7.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
For Washington, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Pass to Brooks. That shot off. Been terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Here's Smith. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Washington fast break. Brooks has got the ball. And the shot is good. Brooks has got 6. And the home team has possession. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Edwards. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he ends up missing both free throws. Washington leading now by 7. Battle passes to Green. Trying to get open is Brooks. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Here's Green. And the home team has possession. 7-point differential. And here's Edwards. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Clark. He kicks it to Smith. Pass to T. And it's Wright sending it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. Here's Clark. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Clark's got 10 points. Washington leading now by 5. And the Huskies call time here.
Now we a good boy. Used to be blast back, digital dash, going around.
Smith against Wright. Back to Green. From past the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. He has 5.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Five on the clock. There's the pass to Edwards. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Right wing. A wide open look here for Wright. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 1:21 left to play in the 3rd. Smith outside. There's another block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. T's checked in for Smith. Daniels, he's checked in for Washington. We've got 1:08 left in the 3rd. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. 2:05 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Washington. Pass to Wright. Pass to Battle. To the inside. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got the lead up to 10 now for the Huskies.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Edwards. Knocked away. Passes it to T. Just 5 on the clock. From the stripe. Washington with the rebound. Wright's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Green passes to McDaniels. Here's Battle. It's deflected. And so it's Washington going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. We've got Jay. T is out there with Clark. Then it's T. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. Here's T on the money from 12 feet away.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
Around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Stolen by Brooks. Here's buckets. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. Buckets. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. The pass to T. Here's T, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Pass to Buckets. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Battle. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Huskies lead by 9. Pass to Clark. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 14 points for T.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Back to Carter. And here comes the break. Here's T. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. At the line, T. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Edwards. That one misses.
Not what you expect out of him. He was due to cool off a little, I guess.
Here's the break. Here's T. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. The shot from the low post is good.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Battle passes to McDaniels. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Washington making some changes. Insanity comes in for Brooks, and it's Green in for buckets. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And the pass to Ramsey. Shoots the 3. And no good that time. Washington leading now by 5. Stewart passes to Green. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Ramsey. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third personal foul. At the line, T. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. He's off on the second. Washington leading now by 7. Pass to Green. And it's blocked. It's 2-on-1. Great D that time from Green. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. But he recovers it. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Free throw good, Green. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Ramsey. It's tipped. Here's Green. He can't get that one.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
Gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
On the wing, Green. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now the pass to T. And right on target. Good. Washington leading now by 6. Carter outside. Down low, Stewart. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
No, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
And, Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Green. To the inside. And with that shot, the Husky lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Ramsey.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Green. Carter outside. Pass to Stewart. Clock at 6. Outside, Green. Sinks the triple. And the Huskies lead by 9.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Passes it to T. The pass to Mr. Clutch. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Here's Green. Here's Insanity. Misses from close range. Here's Clark. And McDaniels with the block. And here's the break. Here's Green. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. To the middle. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Green with the ball. passes it to Buckets. And it's blocked. Launches it. Washington with the rebound. McDaniels got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Buckets, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Here's Mr. Clutch after the basket by Washington. 6 to shoot. No one covering. And it's 8 points for James.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Green, and it's denied. There's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Green. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Here's Buckets, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
It brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Inside, and he dunks it down.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Outside, Green. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. To the paint, here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. On the pass to Stewart. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
One misses. And Portland just 35% so far. Ramsey passes to Mr. Clutch. To the middle. Here's T. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line. T. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Washington leading now by 6. On the wing, Green. Good on the bucket. Green's got 13 points in the second half. There's Mr. Clutch. 1:02 left to play in the final quarter. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
That was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
Timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Insanity.
And, guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Mr. Clutch. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feeling.
A nice shot by Carter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
15 foul. At the line, Mr. Clutch. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. So he comes up empty, missing both. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Huskies. And here's Green outside. It doesn't go for him.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
So the Huskies win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.